The year is 1444. After the death of King Vladislav at the disastrous Battle of Varna, the Kingdom of Hungary is in a precarious position. The throne has passed to the 4-year-old Ladislaus. Don't know how to say that. Unfortunately, this new king was, dare I say it, a Habsburg. For the next few years, Hungary pretty much twiddled its thumbs whilst it was under a regency, but it did make some diplomatic breakthroughs, forming a tripartite pact with Austria and Bohemia. When the king finally came of age, it turned out he was also Archduke of Austria and Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, meaning that Hungary would beat Austria's bitch in the fight against Burgundy. This conflict was part of the Greater Wars of Imperial Authority, where Austria fought against the various rebellious princes in order to retain control over the empire. They didn't last too long though, and eventually Austria ended up at war with all of them. However, the recently independent King of Hungary could not aid him in his struggle, as the King of Hungary was attending latrine duty for a few years, so could not aid the Austrians, and by the time he was back, it was already too late to save them. Between the time of Hungary's independence and Austria's death, Hungary had begun doing some conquests of its own. Firstly, they started unbalkanizing the Balkans before invading Ottoman Bulgaria. The Ottomans were at war with the Mamelukes, who had recently tried to aid Portugal in its failed invasion of England. Morocco came to the defence of England, and Castile came to the aid of Portugal, who in turn got declared war on by France. In a very World War I style alliance chain, a European-wide war had begun. Although, like, the West and the East didn't really interact too much, but except for the Mamelukes going to England, I guess, to reoccupy Edina.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, I want peace.
There you go.
Yeah, you thought what, huh?
Yeah,
Pascal, you're not...
Christendom had been saved, and the Turks defeated without even fighting a battle. That's how low their morale was. Upon discovering the old Byzantine cities, some peasants in the Hungarian army realised that their Orthodox churches were in fact much prettier than those in Hungary. Wanting to build some for themselves, they decided to ravage the country for years until the king finally accepted their demands and converted Hungary to Orthodox. Meanwhile, in Central Europe, Bohemia declared a personal union war upon Poland. Through some decent diplomacy, the King of Bohemia had coaxed Poland's allies out of interfering. The Bohemian king sent the Polish king the ultimatum to let him take over the crown of Poland. However, the Polish king was too lazy and too angry to read the peace deal and just slammed his seal on it regardless of what it contained. And like that, Poland and Lithuania were under Bohemia. Now the next 40 years is what you've been waiting for, some big wars. The first war was a war against Russia with Bohemia and Sweden. This was because Bohemia had decided to stop ceding Russia land from its Lithuanian vassal. But that war was over before Hungary could get to the front. Following this, there was a second war with the Ottomans. However, the Sultan was making pizza, so he had to wait a bit for him to get back. His allies in Tunis and Timurids could not reach him though, and soon his armies were crushed from two sides, and the peace deal this time was a lot more harsh, with Hungary taking Constantinople and the Mamelukes taking large swathes of Anatolia. By now Bohemia was ready to attack Russia with Sweden again, but this war would be a lot harder fought. Russia's allies in the west, Lubeck and Venice, had joined. They each hired condottieri from Switzerland and Milan, creating a very sizable force on the western front. What followed was a lengthy two-front war.
Yeah, you know what, Delhi, I'll go when you go. I'll go when you go, Delhi.
I'm already in. I've been fighting them for like 3 years now.
How are they beating us so much?
What the fuck?
4.5 and around 1.6.
They just have better morale. Tradition.
Yeah, I think it's because partly my vassals' troops are kind of shit as well. I think. I'm gonna sally from the fort as well. Fuck, I'm gonna lose that. Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, I'm here as well now. That's fucking
So
shit.
fucking
I wanna get a
go for. I think we should sit in Prague.
It's in Prague. Okay, I'll keep my armies in the islands behind because I don't want our position. Oh, battle. Oh, did I seriously just lose my military commander now? Are you kidding me?
Are they gonna take? Yeah, go and fight them on
Oh,
that.
battle. Yeah.
How is his army beating you? I don't get it at all.
No. Get in here, we'll be fine, We have so much more men. Yeah, okay, good. They got out.
I'm gonna go and siege my capital.
Okay, Southern Sweden.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's me then.
What was that?
Yeah.
Did you peace?
Muscovy.
Yeah,
Rip
peace.
Muscovy.
Buddy joined
Decent.
the channel.
Central Europe.
What did he even? What did Rythos even get? Literally nothing. He got nothing.
No, he got all of the Balkans. To be fair.
I got more than you think.
Yeah.
All of the...
What do you
Okay.
mean? It was a 6-year. It's a 6-year truce. He got nothing.
Oh no, trust me, I got what I wanted.
After the victory at Brno, the Alliance decided it would be much easier if there was just a war on one front, the Russian front. In return for the Western powers leaving the war, Hungary was forced to break its alliance with Bohemia. Now the Rat Republic, or Venice as some others might know it, thought that this would mean he would get the Balkans and that Bohemia had thrown Hungary under the bus. But this was a ruse, and Bohemia and Hungary remained on good terms. Soon after, Hungary decided to ally its old friend the Mamelukes, yet Venice soon declared war on Hungary's other ally, Two Scicilies. The Hungarian army was of poor quality and was disorganised from the last war, and did not have much time to prepare for the upcoming conflict. It didn't really help that the Hungarian king had also disbanded the Black Army, which was one of the first professional standing armies in Europe, but anyway, here we go. Good. Bad news, they're coming north. Good news, if you're not in debt, Aurion might be able to send you some condottieri, then give us a balance of power in the north and we can come down. Right, I'm fighting them. And I'm losing.
Right, well anyway, then we've got the thing.
Yeah, I'm sending the piece to you now. Just Lykus and Rijeka, yeah?
The fact that every few steps there was a fort in Venice didn't really help. So the Two Sicilies and Hungarian armies could not unite, meaning that they'd be defeated in detail. The final nail in the coffin was the complete obliteration of the Hungarian army, caused by poor organisation and communication between the various generals. The resulting peace saw Hungary only lose small amounts of territory, whilst Two Sicilies saw much harsher terms and became insignificant. By now there had been a couple of interesting developments in Europe, namely that Russia had been completely defeated, and after integrating Poland, the Bohemian king decided to change the name of their kingdom to Poland in order to unify the kingdom. Europe was now pretty much split between two alliances, led by Poland and France. It had a couple of people on the sidelines. When the evil and aggressive Doge of Venice declared an expansionist war with Alpine Prussia on his neighbouring kingdom of Italy, Hungary saw an opportunity to reclaim lost land and declared an offensive war with his ally in the Mamelukes in order to aid Italy. He's got
a lot of fucking
He's got
thoughts,
shit
holy
tons
shit.
of money.
Need a morale advisor, just not giving me any, and I really don't know why. Annoying. Alright,
He's waiting for me. Waiting for me.
There you go, no, I'm going for that northern one, John. We start moving the stats up. No, I was sieging one that was between me and him. I had to siege, I think it's Lykus first.
Yeah, because the thing is, if we combine our armies, we can easily. But you just need to. Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll just,
No,
I'll tell you. Okay, looks like he's moving his army. Switzerland's moving his army. It's only Switzerland, 36k, 90k maybe.
They go ninja. Get in.
I'm all the way, mate.
Oh, why are you putting over there? Yeah, I lost
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
Yeah, Swiss Army's amazing.
I just see
Yeah, we need to all be together. Ironhawk stats here.
Ah, shit. Okay, if you really think you can, sure.
I'm not gonna get there in time. But... yeah, I'm not gonna make that,
Got a
George.
large name.
Oh, we got the fort. We got it. Just
Nice, dude. Fucking GG. Hopefully
go in,
Go, George! In!
Go. Stack that shit. You guys can win that.
Why is it going this way? Why is it going this way? Why is it going that way?
He went all the way round. He went all the way round. Come on! If I get these infantry and we can win this.
Come on, boys. I believe.
No, we're not going to win that one. That's so
Really?
Unfortunately, Italy could not hold out whilst the incompetent Hungarian and Mameluke generals tried to fight the Swiss and Venetians on the eastern front. However, the war was not over, and we soon hired a Polish condottieri, which came with a great Polish general, who told us basically what to do.
Should we fight them on Trieste?
Yeah. Oh no, they can siege it down.
Can you even win that? Trieste?
They have 35% already. Oh my god. Right, you need to go and... Oh, brah, you need to... We can't...
Right.
How about Luca, sit on Luca. So don't... Oh, it's a... Okay, right, go into it. Am
I come in as well?
Yeah, go. The 11th, yeah, we'll be in... I'm hoping we win this now. You can get ranks, get them. Nautic. 29th. Oh, we might win that if we roll well. Yes! Okay. We need to get Trieste now. Oh, we're wiped. Oh!
You actually?
We wiped a bunch of these. We wiped a Swiss army.
GG, that's
right. We need to get onto Trieste now. Who has the best siege general? Yeah. And then Ironhawk, move your armies up. Wait, what are you doing with that ENK?
I'm moving it to Gorizia.
No, don't. Okay, no, never mind. It's fine. Yeah, don't put it. I don't realize you have to go the whole way around. Yeah, go in. Ironhawk, move the army in. Yeah, go in. Ironhawk, wrong way. Where are you going? Ironhawk.
It doesn't. It just forces me around. Oh, there we are. I'm coming.
We're overstacking this, but it just depends on the rules now. Honestly, it just depends on the rules. You need to get lucky. Yeah. Okay. Retreat over.
How do I retreat?
That's fine. You just right click with your army. Fill up your army then. Tuck by the fort. Okay, fair enough.
Nice, you got a decent amount in there initially. Nice, that's good. Well, boys. I believe. Bro, their morale.
Oh, you're 15k there.
Oh yeah. Fuck these notifications, man.
Yeah. They're taking a -2. We might win this on rolls alone.
They're taking so many casualties. They're losing way more than you guys are. If you... Oh, bro, yeah, keep moving those in. You might have to take the morale up. Come on. After that, you need to just boost deep shooting, maybe.
Yeah, I actually think that's the best course of action.
We've lost this one, I
Come
think.
on.
No,
We've
got it. It depends on the rolls, but I think we've got it. Touch wood.
So close.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah,
oh,
GG.
Yes. Right, we need to...
63
Cordova. What, attacking now, yes?
I thought yes. Okay.
Go.
Oh, I can't...
Deep.
Oh, no, wait, don't.
Stop. Oh no,
I'm getting
that's
trapped by
bad.
the fort. I'm getting trapped by the fort.
Okay,
Oh,
right click to free you when you can. Just right click that army to free.
Yeah, as soon as you can, right click.
There you go.
I can't even get in. No, can you get in?
Is it because of Venice?
Oh, the forts are broken. Yeah, retreat. Okay.
What? Is that because of Venice?
The fort system's broken. Yeah, it's because of
That's...
Venice. No, it's not because of Venice. It's something
I'm gonna get
else.
stat wiped. That's
It's
me.
absolutely broken.
It shouldn't. Right click to anywhere.
After the push into northern Italy had been defeated, the alliance soon retreated back into Hungarian lands. However, both sides now were overcome with rebels war exhaustion and, in Hungary's case, debt. Copious amounts of debt. The Mamelukes had their own problems to deal with now, and the Swiss-Venetian alliance actually had the opportunity to push into Hungary, but yeah, we got lucky with the White Peace. And with that, 16 years of war had come to an end. In order to change the diplomacy of Europe somewhat, Hungary devised a plan with Switzerland, which is basically Alpine Prussia at this point, where they'd split Italy between them and ally with a tertiary partner, probably the Netherlands, although we hadn't thought this far into the future yet. So Hungary and Poland gained Venice, whilst France and Switzerland gained Italy. Hungary reached the height of its power after this war, taking lands in northern Italy. However, right after, Switzerland betrayed the pact, allying back with Venice, and with that, any hopes of a Europe which isn't just divided between Poland and France died. A few years down the line, whilst me and Rum were trying to do this...
Oh, here we go.
Scuff. The Swiss and Venetians, now Two Scicilies, decided to do this.
Yeah, I'll just send a stack.
Aurion, could you actually give me a gift?
Oh, yeah, I saw that coming.
But then this happened.
93k, holy shit.
It's a good. My whole south is fucked now. Pretty much.
Oh, I'm fighting Switzerland. After losing this, Poland decided to do this. Wait, can we do it so if you fight about then I... So Two Scicilies did this. However, Poland did this. And Hungary set about sorting out this. Hungary sorted it out by persuading Britain to do this. Yes!
What?
Rag made it.
Might
However, Britain soon white-pieced. Switzerland then proceeded to try and run amok like this.
Kill rebels for you.
I mean, no, I don't. It's not the rebels. It's the fact that I need to get them through Hypnotic. Oh, you're very you're very big brain. Thank you.
Easy.
Yes, I
I want to get those. I want to get those provinces like Padova and Ferrara as well.
Yeah, it's already gone a bit wrong. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I see. I see. That's got full morale. You should still be able to.
I stacked like his army. After a few unsuccessful probes, the Swiss eventually managed to land in Greece and establish a beachhead, allowing them to move most of their army across.
Bro, there's a button on the top left.
Oh, they managed to get in. On Athens.
They did.
Siege all their forts down. I'm happy.
Do you want me to keep the spear on 2 Hypnotic?
I don't care.
I would keep the spears on 2.
Yeah, move the other second as well. In Valona, yeah, there you go. There you go. 136 discipline. Oh, you got a 10% discipline. Really? You got a 10% discipline event. Jesus, he is lucky.
Join my side.
What was the rule about condottieri?
Portugal's
there's no rule on
now,
condottieri. Yeah, go. And you're Italian as well. Yeah, you're good. You got a good general on that. You got your best general on that.
I literally have all my generals are shit. That 1-star piece of...
Why does the LOL not understand anything?
Never mind, John. Lost to go.
Where Bengal is? I'm gonna restart
Bengal and
again.
Battle.
Rob, I think
he only has like a splattering of like one province things.
Yeah, he does a little bit.
Don't let me end the battle and get out.
Right, 18.
Remove alliance with Hungary.
Hypnotic, I would ally someone like
Yes, Daddy, I'll do that
You're
now.
gonna get there before them at least. I mean, it's Lubeck Prost. Yeah, Switzerland would have gotten called into that war. Sweden.
Really?
He's defender of the Protestant faith, yeah, and Orthodox relations. It's fine.
And all of Italy's not on. That's not.
Yeah, I might just...
As long as Aurion can help you next war, that's not a...
Yeah, I'm accepting it.
You make it out to me.
Hungary had been defeated. All of the previous Italian land won had been lost. This was probably the last interesting war in Europe as a whole. As for the next 100 years, there would just be a stalemate between the two power blocks. However, outside of Europe there were many great wars, with Rome fighting off the barbarians to the west in Andalusia and Tunis, while simultaneously fighting the Timurids with his Indian allies. In the wake of Rome's defeat in one of these wars, Poland pledged his support. After getting a promise from the Western Bloc not to intervene or backstab if he helped Rome, they betrayed the deal and backstabbed, leading to the last war Europe would ever see.
That's the most defensive.
Hello? I'm
Oh
back.
my dude, what the...
Why does he have that much?
Oh, and the French army's coming in.
I'm gonna...
Oh, fair enough. Scandinavian retreat. Hungary.
Thank the Lord.
Hungary?
Harry, do you remember that time the Chinese volunteers?
I can't really because they both have infinite manpower pools. I think. Yeah. I honestly.
Oh my god, my... One thing.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
attacking me
you're
in
calling
like
them. What is it? Right, send me a message.
I'll tell you, 600
Great,
gold
we
rush
move
gave me
into
9k.
the one in the south.
Oh, that one in... Sorry, I thought you meant Mandor's one.
Oh no, you can get stack wiped, you can get stack wiped. Hungary, stop.
I
Right, we need to make a move. Like, start landing.
Good job.
We're gonna
France has got like 150k.
We're gonna mass this. We can win this. We're gonna overwhelm the North side because Rob's got his loads.
210,000.
My generals are terrible. Yeah, whatever.
They've got 200.
Here.
Oh shit.
Okay, Aurion, just keep AI.
Bavaria beating France. Yo, Scandinavia retreat. Run, Bavaria run, Bavaria run.
The Western Bloc was pretty much at war with every European power, yet as the war raged on, more and more sovereigns died of tiredness, and with the grand bedtime of 1711, the world ended.